you're doing really well. It's your main man Anil coming live once again from Immunity for the Community podcast. How is everybody doing? How are you all feeling? I'm back again, and as I said on my live yesterday, I am feeling much better and fully restored and recovered. And today's podcast is going to be a very special one, and I'm going to be going through how you can overcome fear and how you can come back and become stronger again. Everybody, I just want to say I wish everyone who's watching this a happy Diwali. I hope you had a happy Diwali if I've not said that already, and I hope you're looking forward to a great weekend. But this podcast is going to go through exactly how you can overcome your fears and how you can get better and how you can come back. So I'm going to start off with how I did it. So I went through some spells with mental health difficulties, as everybody knows, and I was working very hard. I was meditating, I was praying a lot, and I was doing so many things to try and get myself back on track. But I had to put in a plan of action, and that plan of action started out with healthy eating, hydration, and positive self-talk and gratitude. So first of all, I want to talk about healthy eating. So the first thing that I can recommend anybody does, anybody who's watching this, if you start to notice you're starting to go down, I want you to start eating healthy. And I'm going to lay out some very healthy alternatives, healthy recipes that you can have that are going to get you and your energy back up. Because see, what happens is when the emotions start to drain you, you get in a place where now anything could drain you. So if your emotions drain you, the junk food will too. And what happens is we get drained emotionally, and then we go to the junk food as a comfort. But the problem is it puts us in a perpetual cycle of always wanting the energy, wanting to feel better, not feeling better, but then still going to that for comfort. Now what you got to do is break out of that comfort zone, and we got to do that in such a way that keeps your energy intact, lifts you up, and once you're up, you can start making this work for you again. You can start making this work for you again. I'm going to show you the way. So first of all, what I would say is start off your day early. If you get out of bed, you're a bit knackered, you're a bit tired, doesn't matter. Get out of bed, get up as early as you can on a weekend. I know it's a weekend and you've had a long week at work, but what I can say is you got to take care of yourself and live your day as if every day is almost like a day at work. Now, it doesn't mean to say you got to get up at the crack of dawn at 6 in the morning, but let's say you get up at 8, you still got the whole day ahead of you. You get up at 8, you can get showered, groomed, ready, and you can have your breakfast at 9. And what are you going to have for breakfast? I'll tell you what you're going to have. You're going to have a bowl of soaked oats with seeds in them. I'm talking chia seeds, pomegranate seeds, walnuts. And so what walnuts will do, that will wake up your memory brain. That'll wake up your memory, that'll get you thinking again, get your cogs moving again, and get you focused again. And that's going to give you that clarity. Those seeds, those chia seeds are also very good for your vitality. They're going to lift your vibration up. And also, when you have those pomegranates, that's going to give you that vitality from those pomegranate seeds. That's really going to start your day right. And what also you want to do is you want to have 1 glass of blended celery. You want to have green celery juice in the morning, pardon me, because that's going to wake your body up. So that green celery juice is going to give you that instant kick to start the day before you've even had your first cup of caffeine. Now I would say have this an hour before you even have your first cup of coffee or tea. And the reason why is it's going to give you that energy to start your day in the vitality. Because see, you want to start your day in the right vitality, but sometimes you just don't know how. And you've had so many days where your mood has been off, and you're like, I just want to get back on track. I want to come back. This is how you're going to rip off that band-aid. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have a glass of lemon water. So you're going to cut 1 lemon in half. You're going to grate the lemon. You're going to pour it in the cup. You're going to top it up with hot water, hot boiling water, and you're going to have a glass of lemon water or a mug of lemon water. That's going to wake your body up. That's going to wake you up right now. Because I've had this in the morning, I'm feeling so awake right now. I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling like, yes, because I've come back, and I just want to share this with everybody, because I am Immunity for the Community, and everybody who's been following me, I just want to say thank you for all your support. And I'm going to keep on pushing, and I'm going to keep showing you the way. So that's one thing. Now, when you get to lunch, I want you to have a healthy vibrant salad with tomatoes, lettuce. You can put a little bit of cheese in there. I'm a vegetarian, so I have a bit of cheese, and a veggie burger. And I'm a vegetarian now, that's why I have a veggie burger. And so what that's going to do is you have that vegetarian protein, you have that, you have the salad, you have the tomatoes. That's going to wake you up as well. That's going to give you that vitality. That's going to wake you up, give you that energy to keep pushing forward ahead. Because see, what happens is you have energy drops in the afternoon. So what you got to do is you got to have a very healthy lunch in order to keep that energy intact and up. Because see, what will happen is in the afternoon, naturally you won't be as aware as you are in the morning. This is why I get up early every day. This is why I want to get up 8 o'clock even on a weekend, because 7 o'clock, because that's my standard. What we write is what we invite. And that's what Joseph McClendon, one of my great role models that I look up to, said. So what we're writing right now in our DNA is the day that we're going to get up and our standard. So what we got to do is we got to write our standard to invite our standard. And I'm using that example for as an example. So that's what it's going to do. It's going to give you that energy for the afternoon. It's going to give you what you need in the right proportion. And the toast, as long as you got 2 pieces of wholemeal bread, that's fine. If toast isn't for you, I would recommend quinoa, or I'd recommend a small helping of savory rice. I would say brown rice. And that's what's going to help you in lunchtime. Now when you get on to snack time, I want you to have an apple and a handful of blueberries. And what that's going to do is that's going to wake up your brain at 3 o'clock when you're starting to nod off and you're starting to think, it's the end of the day, 5 o'clock's rolling around, end of work. And what happens naturally is people tend to switch off. So they switch off, they don't play full out, they're not as willing to play full out as they are at 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 in the morning, and you get in a mood. And once you get in that mood, it's downhill from there. People are at 4 o'clock and they can't wait to hit, 5. I've been there, but I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the kind of guy now where I want to play full out in every single moment. I do not want to be there at 4:59 waiting for 5 o'clock like, oh, I don't want to be there at 4 o'clock waiting for 5 like, phew, 1 hour to go. I just don't want that standard in my life. What I want in my life is vitality, playing full out, being of value, being of service, and being the man. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing here to try and help everybody who's watching this, all these good people who are watching this, all these great souls. And I'm going to walk you through how I got my vitality back, how I got my belief back. So I've walked you through those steps. I've walked you through the start of the day, breakfast, lunch, mid-afternoon snack. Let's come on to dinner. Your dinner is going to be healthy. So what I would say is have broccoli, carrots, potato wedges, and then a vegetarian protein. Now, I know to my friends on here who are not vegetarians as of yet, this might come out of left field, but I'm not trying to bring this upon you. This is just what my lifestyle is. I've noticed an increase in energy since I have become vegetarian. I've noticed that my mind works so much better for me. I notice I'm much clearer. I'm not weighed down. I'm able to think better. My cognitive function is better. My vitality is up, and I'm just feeling great. I'm just vibrating at a higher level, and that's why I've become vegetarian. So, to all my friends who are not quite there yet, do not worry. You can adapt this around your plan. I don't have an issue with that. I'm just saying from my point of view, since I became a vegetarian, I've become a lot healthier. I've become a lot stronger. I've become a lot more focused and a lot more determined. And it's because I'm not weighed down by the meat. I'm not weighed down by what's inside my body. And what is inside of my body is healthy. So ultimately, me taking on this vegetarian diet has helped me. It's given me that energy. It's given me that vitality. It's allowed everything that I consume to be used by me in a healthy way, and it's gone out after it's been used. So it's not like it's sitting around for days. See, the only issue with meat eating is that when you eat meat, it stays in your body for days on end. So that's really why I switched. But I really switched from a spiritual point of view. I wanted to become more spiritual as a Hindu, and so I said, you know what, I'm going to cut the meat, and it's helped me. I tell you what, my vitality My vitality is up, my self-belief is up, my confidence is up. I'm vibrating at such a high level. It's like nobody can weigh me down. And I'm going to get on to the next thing. So the next thing I would say is, guys, when you want to overcome fear, you've already won the battle when you woke up. Because see, when you woke up and you turned up, you won. Okay? The next thing I would say is meditate. Because meditation gives you unseen energy that you physically can't get from food. Because meditation is thought energy. It's essentially you being able to organize your mind in such a way that it works for you. And so what that's going to do is it's going to get you in a place where you're ready to live your day. A lot of us, I'm sure you experience this, where you wake up, you're a little bit agitated, frazzled. You do something, if you do a meditation like Isha Kriya, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, it will relax you right the way down. And it will get your mind to focus and be like, okay, my body is here, my thoughts are here, my friends are here, I have everything inside of me that I need, I have faith, God is on my side, I'm going to have a good day. That's how you start your day. Start your day with gratitude. Every meal, I want you to start your day, before every meal, start your day with gratitude, but before every meal, I want you to send a prayer and say, thank you, God, for this food. Bless me to nourish my body with my breakfast. Bless me to nourish my body with my lunch. Bless me to be in a state of gratitude and peace. Bless me to have a great day and play full out. If you say that prayer and you act on it, trust me, it will come to you, because that's what you're inviting into your life. And I know this is nobody's fault. I'm coming from a place of I'm helping people overcome these problems. I have just overcome some really big things, and I'm just so grateful to have made it, and that's why I'm on this podcast now, because I'm in a better place to do this podcast. I can serve everybody at the higher level on this podcast, and I'm going to get onto exactly how I did it on the next thing. So I was experiencing a lot of mental health baggage, a lot of mental health issues that were just not helpful to me. And I was really trying my best. I was meditating and I couldn't get my energy up, and I was meditating, and I finally was able to do something about it. I kept going to the gym. I kept going to the gym. I kept going to the gym, and finally the breakthrough started happening. Bam! I started to get that go on my side. I started to finally get the breakthroughs in my mental health to go on my side. So finally I was being able to resolve things, let things go. I was like, phew. And then I went back into the gym. And before I was not so courageous to hit the punching bag. You might have noticed, you will have noticed, I started boxing. Yes, you're going to see a lot of boxing coming from Immunity for the Community. And I started boxing, and I wasn't as courageous because I was still going through that spell of that difficulty with my mental health. But then as I started to get better, and as I came out on the other side, and I started to clear, and I started feeling better, looking better, getting better, my whole body started to relax, my mind started to come at peace, my body was fully here and present, I got better, my emotions got better, I was able to be more confident again, and my mental health recovered. I then got in there and I started hitting that bag very well, and not in an angry way, in a way that was focused, like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and I was hitting it hard. I was like 1 2 3, bam bam, and I was doing exceptionally well, and it was coming from a high vibration. See, a lot of the times, ladies and gentlemen, you think that punching a bag is going to be angry, it's going to be it's going to send you down a path. Trust me, I know. But see, what happens is when you are cleared and you are resolved and you are given your energy back, guess what? God will turn around and say, no, this is going to be to make you stronger. This is going to be to make you whole. This is going to be to give you that strength so that you can get up, face everything, and rise. That's what's going to happen. So you're going to make those mental breakthroughs. You're going to resolve those things, and then you're going to go and hit that punching bag, and you're no longer going to see your grudges. You're no longer going to see your trespasses. You're going to see that this is making you stronger so that you can take care of yourself, so that you can enjoy yourself, and you're going to enjoy your workouts, because eventually this is the aim of Immunity for the Community. I'm trying to get everybody on here to a place where they're going to the gym starting out they're trying to let go of things and become better, to where they've transmuted it and they do feel better and they enjoy the workouts, and you're letting the stress of the day out and it's going, and you're feeling good about yourself and you're happy and you're in a high vibration, and that's giving you that self-belief to keep acting on it, and you get stronger and stronger and stronger every time. That's the place that I'm trying to get everybody to, a place of acceptance and a high vibration, one where you are going in there and you're letting it out and it goes. Because that's essentially what I've done. I've been blessed to be able to let go of things. A lot of us, we all start out with a survival brain that is not geared to help us. It is 2 million years old, always looking for a problem when there isn't a problem to be found. There's no problem. We're literally sat there on a couch, with a cushion on us. We are fine. Okay. But I've been blessed to consistently work on myself over and over again to where I've got myself to a state of acceptance. And that's why I started this business, because I wanted to help so many people to reach that place of acceptance and accept themselves as they are strong. Accept themselves to where they can go in that gym and they can just lift the weights and be happy, and lift the weights and know that every workout they're doing, they're getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and they're only competing with yourself. That's what I want for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I want for you to be able to compete with yourself. And when I say compete with yourself, I mean I want you to show up 1% better each time. That's all I want for you at Immunity for the Community. And so I started boxing, and I got better and better and better. And you will have seen even the improvement. There's more belief in that punch. There's more belief in everything that I'm doing. I'm hitting the bag. I'm strong. I'm confident. And I got my focus back on point. And this is what I want to tell everybody. This has been a lot for me, and I want to say thank you to everybody, because a lot of the time as a leader, you go through a tough patch, and people look to you and they ask questions like what's happened. And I just want to let everybody know I'm better now. And I also want to send my thank you to everybody, because you know what, it takes a lot to be a leader, and it takes a lot to give value to so many great people, and it also takes a lot to also keep on doing that. And a lot of the time a leader does not want to accept it. You don't want to accept that you're not well, or that things haven't been good. But I got the help that I needed, and I want to say to everybody who's been wishing me good, everybody who's been sending me positive energy, everybody who's been happy for me, everyone who's seen my statuses and said, I'm happy you're back, I'm glad to see you're well. I want to say thank you, because I've overcome some big things. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you, because you've helped me to overcome this as well. You have helped me in so many ways, and I have absolute gratitude to everybody who's in my circle. And I can say confidently now that everybody in my energy circle is somebody that is making me feel good about myself. And that's the last thing I want to say to everybody. A lot of us, we are great people, we're good people, we have good hearts, but do we have energies around us that serve us? So what I mean by that is, I'm going to ask you, who are the 5 people you hang around with the most? Do they lift you up? Do they make you feel good about yourself? Or do they drain your energy? Do they come around? Do they have they got used to being able to mess you about? Have they got used to being able to come around and make you feel bad, and then get their adrenaline, get their endorphin rush and then go? What I want to tell you guys is that this isn't your fault, and that it is now for you to cut the band-aid and let those people go. Because see, what happens is people get used to what they can get away with. So they get used to being able to mess you about, and seeing you tolerate it because you're trying to turn the other cheek. And sometimes you can make amends, sometimes you can be heard, and sometimes people will change, because in the reality of it, they are good people. But some people just won't do it. They will not let it go, and they'll keep coming around expecting that same treatment of you. But when you turn around and you stand up for yourself and they kick off, yeah, they're not right for you. Okay, they're not right for you. And you should never ever compromise yourself. You should never ever feel bad about standing up for yourself, Because I don't care if this is your best friend, I don't care if this is your family member, I don't care if this is your boss. You got to set boundaries and you got to tell them what's what. Because if it's all right for them to go around and say whatever to you, you got to turn around to them and say, nah, I don't appreciate how you're talking, I don't appreciate what you're doing, this isn't good for me. You got to change how you talk to me, how you treat me, or I'm moving away. Simple as. And if they don't accept it, they don't accept it. If they don't accept it, move away from them and let them know that you're done. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have 24 hours in a day. If we're spending that time around those that do not serve us, we're not going to be happy. If we spend that time around people who energize us, lift us up, make us feel good about ourselves, give us that accountability to make us go better, give us that constructive feedback, but not tear us down, we're going to feel good because we're going to grow and we're going to get better and better and better. But see, the problem with a lot of people is they think that because somebody's being harsh, they must be telling the truth. A lot of the time, it's not that case. See, you don't want to be in a place where you're constantly getting the yes man, but you need that constructive feedback. So you need somebody who's going to hold you accountable to help you grow. And that's good. That's what I'm like. I'm like that friend who you can talk to, who's going to help you grow on this fitness journey. But what you don't need is someone who's always coming around criticizing, because that's not going to cause you to grow. That's going to cause you to lessen your potential. And really, that's the problem. People keep people like that in their life around because they think they're telling the truth. But the reality of it is they're projecting their fear onto you. And this is what I'm saying. You have to get away from people who live in that fear-based mentality. Because see, the reality of it is you just need friends who can hold you accountable, show you the way so you can get better, but then recognize that. Recognize you for making that improvement. Recognize that you are better. Okay? You need people who accept you for you. You need people who respect you. That's what you need in your life. Your friends that respect you. All these things that respect you. All these people that respect you. And that's just what it is. You got to make your energy circle one that serves you. I'm talking from experience. So that's my last bit of advice. And what I would say to everybody is that eventually, if you take these steps, you'll get to a place of acceptance where your body and your mind will relax and you'll be able to just take in what you want, who you want to be around, and what serves you. Because we all got bad habits, we all get distracted, and the reality of it is that you got to seize the day. You got to seize the day. I seize the day so I get ahead of it and I can live my life and I can just play full out. That's why I seize the day. I'm not going to sit around and do nothing and just let the day carry on. I've got out of that habit. Okay, I'm not going to just sit there and Netflix and chill all day. I'm way beyond that. What I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, for you to overcome fear, it takes courage. And trust me, I've been there. It's not easy. But when you overcome it, and you never have to revisit it because you have somebody like me, you have great friends around you who can show you the way to keep on channeling that energy to get stronger. I can be the one to show you how you can keep channeling that acceptance and lift your vibration and transmute it and go higher and stay in that high vibration where you accept yourself, where you're only the one holding, it's only you in there. It's only you in there getting better each time, and you're just being held accountable to get better and better and better, and it's causing you to grow, and you're not fearing that growth. And you're going to get out of a place where every time you grow, you're getting held back. Nah, you're just going to grow and accept, and you're going to become more. That's what you're going to do when you work with me at Immunity for the Community. That is exactly how you can overcome fear and come back from a tough situation. Everybody, I hope this has been an amazing podcast for you. I hope this has been inspirational for you. As I said, I'm feeling a lot better and stronger. I've made a full recovery. And as I would say, everybody, channel your inner Rocky. Let's go. Have a great weekend, everybody.